Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dee, and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I have your cards partially pulled. I just have a couple more left. I do this to save you some time. If you want me to include the shuffle, let me know. I'm just kind of doing a few different ways and see which one works best for everyone, including myself. So please watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. It'll give you a more accurate view of your situation, and sometimes you can get some extra messages. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. It helps me know that I've reached you, and it helps others who are walking along their journey to let them know that they're not alone. And the power of never underestimate the power of a well thought out comment. Can help others heal. Okay, Scorpio, we've got, I'm going to pull a card from the Soul Truth deck. And this is a deck that, let me see here. This is by Brianne Hovey. And there was just something that drew me to it. I've had this deck for quite some time, and I got this for myself quite a while ago. But it just feels like it's time to incorporate this deck into this reading for the zodiac signs this month, this particular reading. So that's what I'm doing, and here we go. Let me see. I'm going to take however many of these come out. I just shoot for one, but I've had between 1 and 3, I believe, come out so far. I'm seeing so much here for you. Powerful energy in this reading for you, Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Wow, what a reading. Now, the overall energy, this card is telling us that you're not listening to your intuition, your inner voice, your sense of knowing is being ignored for some reason by you right now. You're not being your authentic self. There's going to be a reason for this. I understand that, but you're not being yourself. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not connecting with your tribe. You're not connecting with people who know you and people who understand you and people who you can collaborate with and bounce things off of to keep yourself balanced, well-tempered. And Scorpio, this is interesting because I feel like there's a reason you're doing this, of course, but I feel like it's because you're giving a different idea a chance to prove or disprove itself to you. And I feel sorry for anyone who is a cross watcher right now, because unless you're a Scorpio, you're probably not going to get this reading at all. This is very, very, very deep. Okay, Scorpio, not being your authentic self. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not paying attention to your sense of knowing, your inner voice, your gut. You're not connecting with your tribe, the people who know you, the people who you bounce your thoughts and ideas off of, the people who are your circle of trust. And that's your safe place. And you're not connecting with them. And you're not in a place where you're getting the recognition, the attention, the interaction that you deserve or are striving for. It's like you're You're completely not being who you authentically are. And the reason for this is showing me that it's because there are a lot of things that are unseen and hidden, and they're in the dark. There are things that you're seeing and sensing and noticing in the dark. And you just don't trust right now. You don't trust excuse me. I get this feeling sometimes where I'm being forced to stop talking, and that happened just now. Okay, well, the idea that I'm trying to get across here is you're not trusting what you believed to be true before you started ignoring your own authentic self and your own intuition, your own sense of tribe, your own the spotlight that you were in. You've gotten out of the spotlight. I mean, for instance, let me give you an example. If you were say you're a celebrity in some way, maybe you're a musician, some sort of an artist, a musician, an actor, an actress, someone on the stage, and in the public eye in some way. Maybe you're a newscaster. But whatever it is, you're not doing that right now. It's like you've turned all of that off. You took a break from that, as well as your tribe, your circle of trust, the people that you feel are the only people you truly can trust in this life. And I just keep getting that feeling like I'm not supposed to say anything else. Give me a moment, Scorpio. I want you to just kind of breathe and kind of focus and breathe on this card right here. Well, just give me a moment while I see if I can soothe my throat here. I don't really understand why this keeps happening when I start to talk about this trust card, but I want you to focus on this energy here. What if it isn't true? Whatever the reason is that you're turning your back on, this could be temporarily turning your back on this, but you're not being yourself. You're acting as if you're someone else. This is like maybe you're in disguise. Maybe you're a private detective, and that could explain this whole thing. But it's more of a personal thing because you're being asked, what if it isn't true? What if you're acting on something that isn't true? Are you going to go back? Are you going to go back to your tribe? Are you going to go back to the people who you connect with on a spiritual level? Are you going to go back to listening to your intuition? Are you going to go back to the place in your career where you held a high honor, in the spotlight? There's something you're trying to uncover here that is hidden from you. It's not hidden from others, it's hidden from you. And you're trying to get to it. And you're trying to get to the nitty-gritty of it and figure out why. You're trying to figure out the answer to a question that is burning, a burning question that you have. Because whatever your belief is in this particular idea, you're being asked to consider, what if it isn't true? What if it isn't what you're thinking? Focus on this as I asked just a moment ago. Give me a moment to soothe my throat here. What if it isn't true? Whatever this is, what if it isn't true? Think about that for a minute. Okay. Hopefully I won't choke up here again. I don't want to stop this video and restart it when that happens, because then I'm not being authentic. There's something about that. There's something about the trust. Now, your advice for life card is attraction. And it says, in order to attract the right people into our lives, we must always be true to ourselves. When we portray our very own unique and wonderful self to the world, we attract others who are unique and wonderful in our eyes. We must never feel a need to be someone we are not in order to gain the attention of others. When we do so, we are attracting the wrong people, and our souls will be forever off balance as a result. Now, Scorpio, that card goes hand in hand with the energy here of the poser card. You're not being your authentic self. And if you're doing this for a job, that's completely understandable. I don't believe it would come up in this reading, because you would understand completely why you were doing it, why you were acting like someone else. But if you are doing this for a job or a reason similar, you're starting to wonder if this person is guilty of what they're being watched for. You know, if you're supposed to be watching someone and so you can take them down, you're starting to wonder, what if they didn't do it? And that's a very, that may be one person if you even see this video. And for everybody else, this is a very deep, burning question within, and it's got to do with a question about things on this planet and why they're here and why you're here and what the purpose is of all of it. It's along those lines. So you may be getting into magic. You may be getting into trying to learn how to be someone who can be more in touch spiritually with the spirit realm, something like that. But I feel you may be getting in a little bit deeper than you would normally consider to be okay. Because now I'm seeing an influence card here. It's like you're being influenced by an idea that you have. And I don't see danger. I just see that you're kind of causing yourself to go way off track. And I don't think that you're going to be happy if you continue on this path you're on. And the reason I'm saying that, let me give you a reason. The reason I'm saying that is because it's because your intuition is telling you differently. You're not listening to the truth. You're going down some rabbit hole. And you're going to go down that rabbit hole, and it's liable to take you on a 5-year journey. And what's going to happen when you go down that rabbit hole and you spend all that time, you're going to end up coming back up and going right back to where you started from, which is being intuitive and nothing being hidden from you within yourself, and being yourself, and being being with your tribe, your circle of trust, those people who are your ride or die. I'm going to go deeper for you here, Scorpio, before we pull your one card for your extra reading, because I feel like you're going on a journey because maybe you just want something else to do right now. I know that sounds very elementary, but knowing a Scorpio, you know that the truth is always down. There's always a hole that has truth in it. But some of those holes just lead you to a dead end, and then you have to come back up and go down another hole. And I'm telling you that this is one of those holes that's going to keep you. Okay. Scorpio, the card I drew for you is Sunset. And just like I said, your life is going to start passing you by if you go in this direction, because it's an endless journey if you take it. I hope this makes sense to you, Scorpio. It's not going to make sense to anybody but who it's meant for. If you do whatever it is that you're getting ready to do, the sun is going to go down on you while you're on that journey. And like I keep saying, it's like a rabbit hole, and don't go down it is my opinion to you from what I'm seeing, because you're being influenced here. And this isn't good influence. This is all dark. Dark influence, sunset, the sun's going down, moonlight, darkness, night, poser, intuition in reverse, your status in reverse, your circle of trust, your people, your tribe in reverse. You're forsaking everything that you believe and stand for this idea, just so that you can prove something. And you're being asked here, this is the main message here. What if it isn't true? What if it isn't true? You're going to spend all this time looking for proof that it's true, and what if it isn't? And here's your answer to that. The sun's going to go down on you. I hope that makes sense to you, Scorpio. I mean, I see it, and I know who this is meant for is going to see that. If it's not meant for you, this is going to sound like a lot of gibberish, but it's very intense. I'm going to leave it right there, Scorpio, and we'll pull you one card for your additional. As my gift to you, I'm going to pull a single card, and it's free. Just click on the link, and it'll take you to a YouTube video here, and it'll be for your single card reading, and it'll just be a couple minutes, but it may shed some more light on this situation for us. So I'll meet you over there. Take care. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and you take care, Scorpio. I wish you the best.